Hey friends, it's Jenny, and I'm back to work on a layout for a challenge my friend Melanie at SheShedScrapper has put together for us. Now she put together some sketches that she made. We selected collections that we both have, and we're both going to create with them. So I have already shared my one page using the Hearth and Holiday from Simple Stories. Now I'm going to make a 2-page layout with the Make It Merry collection from Simple Stories as well. This collection's from 2021. Now this is a 2-page sketch, and let's kind of get it up here so that we don't have too much of a glare, but the 2-page sketch is showing you've got your two 12 by 12s, then you've got a piece of paper here that spans the 2 pages, and then you've got the piece of paper here and your photos down the middle. Now I only have one of these collections, so I have to do some tricky stuff. Whereas, you know, this piece of paper here, I don't have two full of them, so I've got to measure here, measure there, this here. So Melanie does it all the time, and she's great at it, making one piece of paper stretch over the 2 pages. So I'm learning. My photos are going to be in a little bit of a different orientation, as she's got 2 landscape, and I'm going to have 2 portrait. I do have the 4 landscape in the middle. But let's see what I've got to use. So as I said, I'm going to be using the Make It Merry collection from Simple Stories. What I have here is this actual chipboard. These Christmas tree chipboards is something that I won at She Loves Color. And Melanie texted me. There were 2 sheets of every single color in this little album that I received. And I just didn't see the need to have, you know, 2 of this green, 2 of a red, 2 of a red. So I split these in half with Melanie, and she texted me and said, hey, just so you know, one of those sets works really well with the Make It Merry collection. So I went through them, and this green goes really, really well with this collection. So I pulled out this little bit of chipboard. I do have the Make It Merry bits and pieces. So this is what's in there, and let's try not to get a glare. Don't know what I'm using yet. A lot of cute stuff though, really, really cute. Probably be using like trees and stuff, because these are pictures of our Christmas tree and presents and such. I do have the Make It Merry frames. I don't know if I'll be able to incorporate these at all, but we'll see. We'll see if maybe I can get one of them used, or if not, that's okay. Frames are good. Now here's my pictures. As I mentioned, I've got 2 that are going to be vertical. The rest are horizontal. I have this picture of my daughter Elizabeth. These are old Christmas photos. So this was her in the morning when we wake up and we have our Christmas gifts. We pass them out to each person. So you know, you'd go into the tree and, you know, this is for Liz, this is for Amanda, this is for George. So they'd get their pile in front of them, and then we take turns opening our gifts. But here you'll see, she's got, you can hardly see, but she's got her kitty in her lap, and that was her little lovey, like Georgie has Houndy, and Amanda has a dog named Nikki. So almost 3 of my kids had their little loveys when they were little. But here's her stash. Here is, oh, where's the other vertical? Oh, there it is. Here is my daughter Amanda, and they always had their places too. Elizabeth was always here in the middle of the dining room and the living room. Amanda was always on the couch here. There's her pile of gifts, and let's see, here's Georgie and his little pile of gifts. For some reason he was always here. So it's George, Liz, and then Amanda would be back here on the couch. So there he is with his little pile of gifts. And the rest are really of the tree. So here's, you know, I used to get up, well, when we'd get up at night, because we didn't put our gifts under the tree until they were sleeping on Christmas Eve, you know, to Santa came. So this is in the middle of the night. You can tell how dark it is outside if you can. I'm not sure, but I would always take pictures. We'd leave the lights on all night and the tree would be up there. Just another angle of our tree. And again, just another one. So wait, yep, that's our 4 for the middle, and then the 2 on the sides. So this is what I'm thinking of using as far as papers go. It could change. I'll lay it out in a little bit and we'll see what I like. But I've got this piece of paper. It's called Naughty or Nice. And what I really liked about this, I always love a kind of a check pattern paper, but it really pulls in the colors of, you know, the kids are, it's Christmas time and it's, you know, red and green. Georgie's got these red flannel jammies, and you know, we were very traditional in our gift wrapping and all that kind of stuff. So that's what drew me to this. But the other side is really good as well. It's just a plain green with the green on green Christmas trees. The next one, I was drawn to this right away just because of the words, you know, the joy, fun, jingle, fa la la, holly. This is the journal element sheet of paper. I planned on using this, and I was thinking this is going to be that top layer. Let's see. And then again, here are those journal elements. Again, drawn to this one due to the nice red color. This is called Holliest and Jolliest, and it's just the red background with all of the Christmas holly. And the back side is another very bold stripe. Another really, really good piece of paper. That's what's going to make it difficult, like when I'm putting this together. Now the tag paper is just called tags. I don't have any use for this at the moment, but I was thinking, you know, if I want to bring in a tag somewhere, that's why I have this out. So the tags, and then the back is just the plain. You know, even if I just do some tucking, it's always nice to use this back color. I did grab 2 pieces of white cardstock for the background. I've got this sheet pulled. This is the 3x4 elements, but I do have it pulled for the green. And this looks like a very light blue polka dot. And here are the 3x4 elements. This is called Holiday Life, and it's just a green and white gingham. And the back of this is just typography words, Jingle, Noel, Magic. Do I see anything else? Jingle, Noel, Merry. So I pulled it for this side. If I use it, I don't know. And I've got the sticker sheet as well. So I've got ephemera, I've got frames, I've got those chipboard trees, and I've got the stickers. I've got the papers, I've got my sketch. Let me go ahead and lay this out, and I'll come back and show you where I'm at. Hey friends, it's Jenny, and I'm ready to put the jewelry on the layout, as Vicky Booten likes to say. So I've got the layout done, and you'll see the second page in a little bit. What I've done so far, everything is adhered, and I decided to add a little bit of spritz where the embellishment clusters are going to go. I used some Heidi Swap Color Shine and Chartreuse, Heidi Swap Color Shine and Gold, and Tim Holtz Distress Spritz and Crackling Campfire. Not sure I love this Crackling Campfire. That's where you're seeing like the spots, but we'll see how it comes out at the end. So I've got my photos laying down. How I'm going to decorate this is, my title is going to be Jingle All the Way. I've got everything on foam dots. So let's go ahead and get all of these peeled off and get this adhered. So this was another great sketch to work with. I figured out my paper cutting in the background. I did use another paper to go ahead and frame all the photos to get a little bit more. I did that in the green to get some green in here, but I really was pulling in the red from the decorations and the tree and George's little jammies. So my title, Jingle All the Way. And then I'm also going to add over here this little Santa. Melanie's sketch did have the title down here, and she really didn't have a place where she didn't direct me where to put the embellishments on the layout, so we have some freedom in that. But I do try to follow the rule of 3, having 3 embellishment clusters. So we've got that, and then I was also going to just add this little heart speech bubble right there. Now from the sticker sheet, I've grabbed these 3 different ornaments, and I'm also going to put these on some, I already have those on foam tape, and I'm going to put these in the upper left hand corner. Now I haven't added the mist to the second page, so we'll do that together. But what I'm thinking is here, I was going to go ahead and go here. I have to get a little piece for under the little stems on these. I just haven't done that yet. And then let me think, do I want to do it? Initially I thought I would do it here, but do I want to do it maybe here? That would be kind of cute, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it here. So I've got my 3 little ornaments there. Now as far as the trees and stars go, I was going to use stars definitely in the clusters, but we'll do that last. Let's get to the next page. Let me show you what I've got. So the photos are here. I don't know if I want to use the frame or not yet. I haven't, you know, like said, yes, I'm gonna do that. So this is what it looks like with the frame, so very merry. And then I was gonna put the 25 up here and this little Christmas tree. And down here creating a little scene with the chair and the presents. And another little one of these emojis that has a snowflake on it. So let me do this, take this away. I'm gonna see if I like it this way. Let's think. Okay, let's do this for a second. One of my goals in the new year is to give myself the space that I need on my desk, to stop crowding myself like I do. So we've got that. Do we want it with the frame? No, I don't think I'm going to use it, and the reason is because I'm really not using black anywhere else. So that made up my mind there, not using the frame. So let's get down what we have here. But first I do want to get some of the mist where I'm going to be putting these embellishment clusters. So let's move these. I did do most of my I did all of the shaking to make sure that I got all that sparkly goodness out of the bottom before I came back to put the layouts together. Now this is almost empty. I do have a napkin over here I'm going to grab in a second. The 25 is going to go over there. I'm not going to worry about it. So I've got the gold. Let me clean the mess up down here. And then was just a little bit of the red. I may have to get some paint brushes for these that will hopefully allow for more of the nice, you know, that metallic in there to come up a little bit. Oh. Let's hope we got that quick enough. How about if I pull that up off my picture? I don't know why that came loose like that, but mistakes happen and we just need to be a little bit more careful. Let me screw that on. Oh, you know why? I didn't screw it all the way back on after I misted the first one, so let me clean this up a little bit. User error, not the mist's fault, definitely mine. And this is one of the reasons why I really don't do mixed media very much. I'm not much into the mess, but at the same time, I like to have stencils and I like to have the pretty colors and I like to have, so it's, you know, trial and error maybe. Let me get something by this gold spot over here just to make it look intentional. Okay, so this is definitely screwed on this time, and wiping the cap out. And then we'll put our embellishments down and then figure out where we want some stars and if we're going to use any of those trees. I'm going to look like Elphaba, I think, with my green hands. Gonna go see that with my daughter tomorrow, so I can't wait. We saw it at Broadway in Chicago and we loved it. We've seen it more than once, to tell you the truth, and it really was a nice experience. It's one of the things that I do with my girls is we like to go see shows. When my Elizabeth was in town, just a couple months ago, we went to go see the Harry Potter on Broadway. Boy, was that good. That was really good as well. Okay, so back to the drawing board. Let's go ahead, put our number 25 down. In the new year, I'm starting to write out some plans, things that I want to do with my channel, things that I want to do with my hobby. And I'm going to work with my son to learn how to do voiceover so that I can do more of processes where, you know, I show you what I'm doing and doing the voiceover so that we can speed it up a little bit. Because there's a lot that I know I don't share, and it's just because of my inability to do it in a timely manner, I guess you would say. And I'm sure it's not something that's, you know, rocket science or anything like that, but it's just making the time to learn. Let me know down below. Are you starting to make plans for what you want to do in the new year? Do you have goals for your scrapbooking, for your hobby, for any other thing? I usually make a reading goal every year and a scrapbooking goal. And the scrapbooking goal is more of a, it's honestly always been geared towards using what I have, remembering what I have. Part next year, one of the things that I'm doing is I'm not going to let myself buy any And you know what? Hard and fast rules, right? It's just things that I want to adhere to and hoping to adhere to. Scrapbooking Police is not going to show up if I veer from what I'm thinking, but this is what my hope is. I don't want to buy any classes until I do half of what I've already purchased. Now, with that in mind, I don't even know how many I have purchased to say that, okay, I need to get this many done. So that's one of the things that I need to get together. I'm going to, and I seem to do this about once a year, I go through all my collections, all my paper, reacquainting myself with what I have, and I'm going to try to make, you know, plans from that as I reacquaint myself and, you know, reintroducing myself to what I have, to, you know, pick some things out that I've let linger and haven't used yet, to say you loved this, let's use it. Pull some photos together for those collections, things of that nature. So that's one of the things that I'm thinking about. Let's go ahead and put our little, I wanted to overlap. Oh well, too late. That's all right. Okay, and we've got this little snow speech bubble. Now I've got some hearts picked out that I'm going to go ahead and put one in each one of the clusters. So I'll use a red and a green one over on this page, and I'll put this red one on this page. I've got some, I did pick out some word phrases. I think I'm going to add them to this one. I got this is That's a Wrap. I've got Merry Memories and Our Holiday Home. I've got this candy cane. Where do we want the candy cane? Let's see. Let's take a look. Do we even want the candy cane? Oh, that's cute there. I'm just going to put it down. That's down. Okay, now let's see. We've got these stars and trees. So let's go ahead. Like I said, I want to use some stars. So I'm going to add some stars to the clusters that we already have. So we'll add a green one here. And then I'm going to get the book and get the red ones out. A green one here. A green here. And one more. And the little book is right here. So let's go ahead and put this one away. So there's white and there's pink. Put the green away. Is that more red than green? Probably is, but I think I was going to use the metallic red. So there's pink and turquoise and darker blue, teal, would you call it? Another green, gold. Do we want to maybe do gold? Since I used gold spray, we can do gold and maybe red even, because then it'll. So let's see. Let's get a nice. Gold here. cover up this little blob here a little bit, I think. Here. And at the top. Now I may have to go back and glue those all down. I'm not sure yet, but I think that's gonna do it. So this was Melanie's sketch again. She had the same amount of photos that I have here. However, her two outer ones are vertical as well. I mean horizontal as well, right? Yeah. I get that messed up all the time. Why is that? I don't know. But this was using the Make It Merry collection from Simple Stories. And Melanie, again, I love your sketches. They're things that can be used over and over. I've got this memory documented. My little guy here was probably 3. So this would be in like 2005. You know, she's married, a mama of 2. She lives in Florida. I miss her every single day. We have hardwood floors now. We have, you know, different, I don't have that furniture anymore. So it's you know, a blast from the past, kind of looking back at things. Thank you for asking me to do this with you, Melanie. I was thrilled to, happy to, and I hope we do it again. We'll have to plan to do it again. You know, maybe make it a bi-monthly thing or something like that. I know we like our scrapbook collections, and it would be fun. But I want to thank you all for watching me do the jewelry portion of the layout. Let me know what you think. Again, let's talk about our plans for next year. What's going on? What is everybody thinking? I want to thank you for making the time to watch this. I would love for you to like, comment, and subscribe. And God bless. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.